Hello, I wanted to make a quick video about the process of what goes on before your first appointment because it's a little bit different than some of the other offices or clinics in the area do. So I thought this could be helpful. When we book that first appointment, I'm going to send you an email link to your patient portal. Patient portal is one more thing to sign up for, one more thing to have a password you need to remember, but it's really no big deal. It takes just a minute. It ends up being really helpful in the future for things like asking me questions, sending me messages in a HIPAA secure manner, and then I can respond to you the same way through this patient portal. People end up liking it just for that. It also have a list of medications, a list of labs if we have those, just stuff that might be helpful in the future. So there is some utility to patient portal, and it ends up being a good deal for most people. So when we book that first appointment, you're going to have a list of forms to fill out, which can be done pretty easily with a tablet, smartphone, or computer. It's just done online and again in a secure manner. The consents are pretty standard, but I'm going to also ask you about some medical history, about some psychiatric history. And the better you can do with this and the more you can fill out, the more efficient it helps us be during that first appointment, which is an hour long. So we can spend that time on your current concerns, what's been going on lately, and then working together on a plan about what do we want to do about it and where do we want to go from here. So the more you have done ahead of time, although there might be things you don't remember or just can't think of, not the end of the world, but the more you have done, the better it is for that first appointment. It's better for both of us. If this is an appointment you're making for a child, the forms are going to be a little bit different. They are going to focus more on their developmental history, like issues during birth, complications during pregnancy, when did they first start talking and walking, stuff like that. Stuff that honestly I wouldn't probably remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look that up or ask my wife about it. So again, having these ahead of time is usually pretty helpful for people because you can spend a little bit more time thinking about it and coming up with some of this information rather than just doing it 20 or 30 minutes ahead of time right before your appointment. So it ends up being kind of a nicer way to get some of this information to me so I can be prepared ahead of time. If you have any questions or if you have any issues with this, please let me know and I will be looking forward to meeting you in the office for our first appointment. Thanks a lot.